What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do a full review of the new CADDX RATEL microcam, and this one has a lot of hype right now on the Facebook groups and on RC groups. People are talking about this one. Well, why are they talking about it? There's a lot of reasons. This one is supposed to be kind of a competitor to the RunCam Eagle series. It is a day and night camera. It's supposed to have excellent night vision for flying those parking decks and parking lots at night when you guys fly and there's just a little bit of light. That would probably be the best. It's not really a true in the dark camera. There are two different lens options available. I have the 1.6 millimeter here, 1.66, and that one's better for daytime. You will need the larger lens for the best night vision. I did not test this at night, mainly because the 2.1 millimeter lens is the one you want for night. With this particular lens, it's just going to look grainy, and who wants to look at grainy footage? So I'm going to take this one out to the coast where you can really see these colors pop. One of the biggest things about this camera is that it has a 180-degree field of view, and it's 1200 TVL. So it also has super WDR on here. So we have a lot of bells and whistles crammed into this camera, and CADDX contacted me finally about this camera. I wish I'd had this a couple weeks ago, but it came just in time, and I took it out to the beach with my new van, and we tried it out on the HGLRC Aero 3 right here. It does come in two different colors, you guys. You can get it in this sort of what they call a cola red and this sort of bright yellow color. I like both of them. Honestly, it doesn't really matter the color. For me, what I'm into is whether this camera looks good or not. And you will see some noise in the video coming up, and that is due to the way they have this antenna set up on here. These need to be moved out of the way, I believe, and this might need to be raised up just a little bit, because when you're going certain directions with this quad, it does show a little bit of interference. So it's not the camera, it's actually the antenna setup on the Aero 3. But also, you're going to get a sneak peek of what this one flies like on 5 and 6S. And I didn't do that in the first review, but now I did it, and I did it in some pretty awesome locations. This camera is also switchable between 4.3 and 16:9 video, also switchable between PAL and NTSC. That really doesn't matter too much, but let's go ahead and get a weight on this before we go out and fly it. Let me give you a weight, and we got 8.3 grams. That's not bad. 8.3 grams. It's going to add to your quad's weight. And it's a standard micro size. Let's just go ahead and put the calipers on it. Looks a little 19 millimeters this way. And we have 19 millimeters that way as well. We also have OSD options in the box. You do get a little controller here, a lot like the RunCam and Foxeer cams. There's a little wire sticking out just behind that camera. Plug into this on this side right here. And if we look a little bit closer, we see that this is the separate harness for that OSD ground right there. I'll just hold it like this so you can see it. The input voltage is really, really massive. It's 5 to 40 volts. 5 to 40 volt ground video. Very simple. Just 3 wires there. Go off to your flight controller. Very easy to solder up cameras, guys. Also, you get one of these little mounts in the box, and I think their boxes actually look pretty cool, and these CADDX stickers are neat. Some extra cables. You do get a couple extra pieces of hardware in here. They give you, looks like 6 actually, for going into the side of the camera there. These are M2 nuts, and we even get a little wrench in there. It's kind of nice. Also in the box, which is really nice, is this little card right here. This is for their customers, CADDXFPV.com. You can check the link out below. They have even a phone number on here, international phone number, and info@CADDXFPV.com is their customer support email address. So if you're looking for help with your RATEL camera, you can email them at that email. And so far, all my correspondence with these guys is really good. They respond to me very quickly. Hopefully they do to you too. It says worldwide free shipping, 1-year warranty for parts and repair, lifetime free customer support. That's awesome. And a user manual at their CADDXFpv.com website. But that's about it for the specs on here. We could go over the specs forever on here. I'm pretty interested that they have 180-degree field of view on this for FPV freestyle. That's what's going to make this camera really, really great for a lot of people that fly outdoors. I think outside daytime use is probably going to be the best deal on this. I'm not a huge fan of nighttime flying, but 19 by 19 by 19 millimeters, standard size, micro, and super WDR on here. Also really, really cool. So let's go ahead and let me show you the footage, guys. Let's take that trip out to the coast, and I'm gonna fly in some places where if I mess up once, I'm not getting the entire rig back. And by the way, this Aero 3 is insane on 6S. I think you guys are gonna absolutely love the combo. I think HGLRC chose the right camera to put on the Aero 3. And CADDX is really kind of stepping up the game and getting super popular here lately. So they're giving Foxeer and RunCam a run for their money. All right, guys, let's check out the new RATEL. Here we go.
Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. When the morning comes and we see what we've become. In the cold light of day, we're a flame in the wind, not the fire that we begun. Every argument, every word we can't take back. Cause with all that has happened, I think that we both know the way that the story ends. Then only for a minute I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile, but no, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. When the evening falls and I'm left there with my thoughts and the image of you being with someone else, well, it's eating me up inside. But we ran our course, we pretended we're okay. Now if we jump together, at least we can swim far away from the wreck we made. Then only for a minute I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right to me. I wanna raise your spirits, I want to see you smile, but no, that means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. So I'll go, I will go. So I'll go, I will go. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. Even though I might not like this, I think that you'll be happier. I want you to be happier. Then only for a minute I want to change my mind, cause this just don't feel right.